Okay, just passed the line for Studio PingoTV Studio YouTube Live. It should be my first one, so I'm just testing. Hopefully later on, our panel is going to be joined by from our team. Test. It's been a long time. Really hope we have to get down to the topic, and hopefully we can discuss about music, entertainment, cultural, and fashion. That's what we're thinking for. That's exactly what is the focus for Pinko TV. Everything live, Virgin Live. So because of the COVID, also it is the trend. It actually is not even the trend. It's the now for internet. For I believe the Airbnb, the Netflix. Even yesterday we had a conference call with my team. We talked about Jimmy. Talk about Hollywood. Hollywood might be fading away. I mean, the Netflix is the now. It's not the challenge. It's the now. So we're discussing about it. Maybe we're going to shoot some Netflix series of reality show for cooking shows. That's what I've been planning with Miss World cooking show for 2 years. Actually, the COVID stopped us from our places scouting, and we already have the Miss World characters ready, and we call it from the champions of Canada, USA, China, Europe. They are ready for our cooking shows. Then the COVID came strike to us. So anybody just hope for our fans, followers, and can join us and share with your um, your comments, your inputs, advice for our Pinko TV. We're trying to focus on fashion, lifestyle, fashion, entertainment, and music. Actually, today, about 3 hours, 4 hours later, we're gonna have a conference call with our music festival partners from New York, from South Korea, Seoul, and also another partner from Europe. I think he's now living in Romania. So we're planning something. So just we got to test this. So and actually, this is the first time I did the Pingo TV virtual Virgin Live show in the office, and I did one with my cameraman Stan in Detroit last December in Marriott Hotel, at just beside the Ford Lake at the Eagle Crown, Eagle Nest, Eagle Crown Golf Course. That's where we shoot our commercials. So I like this. I like this. Happy heart and do what you love. I really love this slogan. So hopefully this can be something. I didn't even I just have this uh, tripod. I don't have to use it. Just actually sit down in the office and everything's going all right. Uh, I am a part-time Japanese and French singer. So actually, I'm trying. I have been doing about 10 songs, a dozen songs in Japanese, French on one of the Chinese is karaoke, a mobile app, or let me see what we call it. Let me see, what is it? It's about it's called People's Karaoke. It's this one. Let me show you. Let me show you the app. In Chinese, it's called 全民 K 歌. It's karaoke for all the people, for we the people. So let me find a topic. I think today I'm going to talk about the music festival. Actually, per our last 3 years, 4 years. Actually, we started like 5 years ago about research, starting from Brooklyn, New York. The idea originated from the New York Fashion Week, and I did the research. My team did the research in China, and then I was invited to Quebec by the music festival called, let me get the name, Simon. It's Envol et Macadam. That's the music festival in Quebec. My friend, my partner invited me to 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 to, to enjoy and appreciate their music festival in Quebec 2 years ago. It's about September, August or September. So thank thank you, Simon. Merci beaucoup for the invitation to that music festival. So then we are, I'm accompanying him. We just bring one band, 2018 winner, the winning band, Japanese beautiful girls, three beautiful girls. We have a tour in Hong Kong, Macau, China's three cities, Guangzhou, Zhuhai, and Shenzhen. So music festival, I think, Canada is really the backyard of Grammy or Hollywood, Oscar. But COVID, today's I think about 6 o'clock. Our conference call is going to discuss about a virtual music festival. So hopefully we can have a productive brainstorm with partners from Seoul, from New York, from Europe. And I hope next time I'm gonna get my team joined. So today is just like an initial brainstorm meeting. Hope we can get some ideas about any music festival potential partners, friends, music lovers, any musicians and bands from all over the world. Please just drop your lines. Just to hope we can do something. We're trying to use a virtual way to start a virtual music festival online. And it's Netflix type of music festival. It's over the top, OTT, call it OTT. Discussing music, Virgin, live. So let's say this, and please share your academics on our virtual music fest. And then that's the several this has enjoyed several music festivals in Toronto, and 2 years ago the Aval Macadam Music Festival by subsidized by Quebec government. And last August, this August 8th, in Qingdao Beer Festival. Luckily, we had several bands got invited to perform for the Qingdao Beer Festival. And, I will post some video and photos, pictures of the Qingdao Beer Festival. That's the number one. That's the biggest beer music festival in Asia. So I know a lot of big music festivals. There are more bigger in Europe. There are all the top three, top five music festivals. The biggest one in terms of scale, I think, should be in Europe, per my our research, my personal research as well, the team's research. So the Qingdao Beer Festival, actually, per our experience, most of the, the foreign bands are from Europe, Russian, Ukraine. Also, there are some from Latin America, Mexican, and there are some street performers. And I believe we saw there are fewer uh, bands, singers, musicians, artists from America and Canada. I believe more are from like a one belt, one road. These circles, the, the artists. So what we have about two bands perform in Qingdao Beer Festival. Before the beer festival, there is, I think, in the middle of, I think that there is a severe storm. Actually, just really brought damage to both the festival and also to the city of Qingdao. It's a pity, and then it's a pretty big one. But in terms of kind of the events management, events promotion, also especially the events, the we call it the VI, visual image, and from the perspective of branding and marketing, Qingdao Beer Festival has not been doing a great job in terms of graphic, kind of visual impact, and all. They are not that professional. However, the market is there. So I'm now in Toronto, so actually there I did was happy. I saw there is a beer tent. There's a Canadian beer brand. They have I think they sponsor one tent. They're promoting the beer from Canada. We do have other beer, Qingdao beer tent. They have all kinds of big brand beers, from all over the world. There are several top brands. So I couldn't recall all the names, but just share this the uh, Qingdao Beer Festival experience. And after the first experience, it's Enval et Macadam from Quebec. It's all the rock band from Quebec, from 9 countries all over the world. So the first 2 years ago, my official invitation from the organizer, thanks to Mexico to Simon, my friends. So 9 countries bands I met, dozens of bands from Mexico, from Japan, from Taiwan. I from Quebec, from Ottawa, from local Quebec bands, rock bands. So I didn't have a chance to follow up with 2019, 2020s. I did try to catch up with them. They didn't reply because COVID struck schedule. I think this is one of the challenge for communication. So hopefully I can have a Zoom meeting or have a Skype meeting with them. And about the virtual music festival, actually, as a matter of fact, our team is a branding and marketing agency, small, boutique one, but we work hard. We focus on lifestyle branding. Myself, I just trying to, you know, practice, to get the team ready later on for our Wemei media, for our PingoTV's professional, let's say consulting video, video conference with our client, and maybe we're gonna have our. We are planning to have our uh, several, different package of our branding and marketing for lifestyle branding marketing services. So music festival has a part-time Japanese and French song singer. I mean, would like to do some virtual music festival, small scale, but with A list and B list and C list, with to help the emerging artists. Talking about artists, we do proudly, was so happy, through referral, my team so produced CP and promote one singer. It's a band, and one man band, but sometimes he work with his name is this artist name is Andy the Campus, a amazing, talented, hardworking family man, and Andy the Campus. We helped him, we promote him. Within 2 years, we, we have the chance to make it Andy perform for Prime Minister of Canada 2015 for one of the biggest events for Just Trudeau's fundraising. And Andy got invited. I want to thank to the friends who have to give us our talent the opportunity to perform for the mayor, Frank Scarpiti, and Markham, mayor of Toronto. That's the high-tech city of Canada. It's very famous. I think the mayor, Frank Scarpiti, is even very, very famous in China with over 30 million fans in China. So Mayor Frank Scarpiti's Chinese Spring Festival headline performer, a singer, at the campus. He can sing, actually it's my team, me and other members, team members, we consult, let him sing Chinese song, which is the moon represent your heart, and the other one is Bacao, Bacao, Lake Bacao, and it's amazing. It's a pity, when we produce our GW Fashion Show 2016, we tried to invite Andy to perform in China. Then, because of the visa problem, his visa is got denied by the embassy, by the consulate general in Toronto. What a pity. So, but it happens. But then this blocked our, and then from the band, we promoted the band of Enval de Macadam from Quebec. That's this means that we have their 2018 winner, the champion, perform 5 city tour in Asia. It's a success show. So although COVID striked and influenced, really damaged our plan, but we're gonna come back. So Pingo TV, we will try to focus on broadcasting, covering, and entertainment shows. Uh, 2 years ago, we planned to just cover, New York Fashion Week. We did have a lot of New York Fashion Week covering, but there's no live broadcasting, just recording live. And so we're trying to, because there are no in-person shows now. I think the virtual shows, should be something we have to adapt. Yeah, talking about our music festival, and that's like 5 years ago. Uh, the organizer, the marketer, the mastermind of that music festival called EDM. It's called a Storm. It's very popular in China. Luckily, I got invited by one of the Canadian organizer, marketer. He invited me to the Storm EDM festival in Shenzhen. So it's a great show, great artists, great planning. great sponsor. I believe it's one of the beer brand. You see, it's one of American brand sponsored that Storm EDM Festival 2014. Wow, that's 6 years ago. It's called Storm. And then what a pity, during that night, it's nighttime, there's like a storm, rainstorm poured in, and it's raining, and it rain cats and dogs. Still, like people had an unforgettable experience. I want to thank my friends. Hopefully, they all can catch up with this live broadcasting. I want to thank him for his kind invitation to educate me about the music festival. So, music festival is, I think, is very valuable events for lifestyle branding, which is also is a valuable asset for our clients, for our lifestyle clients like fashion brands, jewelry brands, to to get into get the exposure from our music festival. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes, over 20 minutes now. So it's my first kind of solo just live broadcasting. Later on, I'm trying to do, we're going to try to do some interview shows, interview celebrities virtually through Skype, Zoom, through YouTube. Um, oh, by the way, YouTuber. So 3 years ago, we also our team was invited to the YouTube kind of membership. That time we have now 3,000 over 3,500 fans, followers, and actually 3 years ago we just passed 1,000 followers, and then we got invitations. We didn't really nothing. Literally speaking, we did nothing, but we got invited, and then we see a lot of creative, talented YouTubers in Toronto, and our photographer, our photographer also work. We also show up together. He also got another separate invitation from YouTube team from Toronto. They have a YouTube studio in downtown. That's a very, very good event. So younger generation YouTubers, yes, this is a Pinko TV, and it's my, you know, my show nickname is Lepengo, so it's easier for Let the Pen Go. That's one of our like the brand we ran 10 years ago. It's been a while, Lepengo. So in Chinese, it's called Happy Apple. So I believe lots of friends are going to recognize me through the YouTube shows. I've done shows in USA, several cities in New York, Los Angeles, Florida, Las Vegas, San Jose, and especially more in Hong Kong, and then all across Eastern Canada, Toronto, most frequent, all the health and beauty shows, and Quebec, and Ottawa, and then Hong Kong, Tokyo. Tokyo's international Kokusai Denji Tenji Kyo. Yes, it's just in Tokyo and Hong Kong almost consecutively. I think 5 years non-stop. Lapingo, you know, expedited in Hong Kong, promoting selling. We hire models, myself, promoting the Pingo pain relief products. It's not a very successful business. Still, we still have distributors, but because of that products we are selling is amazing products, that is not. There's no repeat sales. So that's why. And then the greatest positive byproduct is the Pingo becomes my nickname in the Chinese community. People just call me Happy Apple and the Pingo, let the Pingo. So uh, Mark is my English name. So, but really people call me Ming, Ming. This is the Chinese name. So it's been over 15 years in Canada, USA, traveling back and forth. So this show and this Pinto TV, hopefully we can make it a major, uh, maybe we call it a news portal focusing on lifestyle news, fashion, music, arts. My partner Jimmy will be getting on board about arts. He's an arts and creative directing specialist, art director. So I will be focusing more on shows, on entertainment. So sometime I'm gonna sing. Maybe I'm gonna sing uh, Japanese, French songs. So because in the office I have neighbors, we just don't want to bring too much noise to them. So I speak loud and I sing louder. So it's about 30 minutes. I think should be my trial session. Now just it's really challenging time. I mean the COVID struck all over the world. Just the victim just has passed 100 million the population. Scary numbers. I hope everybody take care. Cope with this challenging ever challenging period of time. So always wash your hands. Washing hands is your number one habits you got. I learned a lot from this project. So keep a stricter rule. Washing your hands and always washing your hands. We, we have friends. We share good advice on eating a lot of raw garlic, onions, raw ones are really good for bacteria and kidney. I mean, it's good for sanity and they're good for health, for energy. During the COVID time, I believe it's number one thing. It's good for immune system boosting. Immune system, the raw garlic and onion are the top ingredients for immune system boosting. So this is the tips I really hope I can share with people. And long time ago, I had some shows actually. It's recorded. It's about you know immune system, about diet, about a healthy dieting. So diets, but I didn't really have too much passion on that. But although I'm kind of because we do health and life, the pain relief and holistic healing type of business. Actually, we know a lot of ingredients and a lot of holistic methodology to boost your immune system. But that's another topic. Hopefully, Pingo TV will be one of your source later on. Also for strategy, for marketing strategy. I mean, bi-directional. Those from China mainland, Hong Kong, Taiwan, they want to enter to the market of USA, Canada, or Europe. Our team have experience from almost all of the world. Europe, we have the English, Japanese, French, Cantonese, language service, you know, uh, capability and experience and expertise. And bi-direction is, for those enterprises from Canada, USA, from Europe, if they want to just enter the market into China, Hong Kong, Taiwan. I know it's troublesome, it's troubling, it's kind of a challenging period of time for the last 2 or 3 years, but we have to calm down because the U.S. election is settled down. Let's get down to the marketing, getting down to the business, getting down to the branding. That's what we do. So hopefully we can do something. We can provide a valuable advice for uh, for musicians, for for lifestyle businesses. Let's work together. And I'm gonna just drop our email here, just so that you can just with you at Gmail, with you at gmail.com. Yeah, just send the the team check the email daily, so no problem. So I myself check the email maybe once a week. And we have a team just check this email just for your NFP interest. You have it's a sharing age, so we got it to be open. It's so it's not easy for us to survive solo. We have to work together. So today's in short, today's topic is all about the music festival, my personal and team experience about music festival virtual, because we're gonna have a conference call today. That's why I'm gonna share about my experience with music festival and our plan from virtual. And we do have from A list to C list, from the black community, the rappers, Shawn Mendes, Ariana Grande. Oh, by the way, last but not the least, I just want to share with you. I forgot to share with you. So it's about 5 years ago. We had some connections through Hollywood, and New York. That's where we were trying to do something awards season. Every year there's but okay, this year according to the Hollywood Reporter, most of the music awards show this award season canceled. What a pity, but it will come back. Let's pray. Everything come back as soon as possible. Today we don't. This year we will not have lots of award shows. So 5 years ago, 4 years ago, in New York, New York New York NYFW, New York Fashion Weeks. We have lots of contacts, some friends, partners. Talk about to organize, to plan a show for Ariana Grande and Shawn Mendes. We have a short list. We have Justin Bieber and all this kind of A-list. And then after several rounds of evaluation, we sort out two top two lists. One is the Shawn Mendes, which is Torontonian. It was from Toronto, and then the second one is Ariana Grande. So we did discuss about Drake. So we have all those A lists. We just want to plan something for their tour. And that time, 4 years ago, we planned 5 cities. In Asia: Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and Beijing, Shanghai, 5 cities for the tour. And then because of the China's political landscape and also the budget-wise, political-wise, and also, there's challenging. It's very challenging period. Uh, Lots of things happen in China. So we postponed this plan. So until today, we decided to do a virtual reality show. Reality show. I think the virtual. I have some notes for today's meeting, and it's the virtual means next. These days, the meetings, you can work, remotely. Then this will all influence the business plan for structure the business. Then the investors, the viewers, the fans, they will decide a IP or trademark, or we call it a ABC Music Festival, the value from their perspective, how they decide, how they judge. This is a good show, good. Everything is changing. I think there is a lot of opportunity for the new people, for the emerging people like us, to do some amazing things. And also, even the branding, from the branding perspective, it's very different now. We have a professional branding team back end, so we try to brand a very, very modern, adapting to the challenging age, challenging certain, scenario, worldwide music, fast music festival environment, budget wise, population wise, culture shock wise, and COVID, we call it COVID horror, or maybe COVID terror. So, and then we are open to work with peers to set up to build up a kind of music festival related, from virtual to in person, on site to real music festival, open platform. We have to share, and we are the expert. We are the specialists. We know China market. We know China's regulation. We know that's a huge market. So we have a team there. So I mean, even later on, I think even today, I think even the music awards, Grammy awards, Oscar awards, the Hollywood, is fading away. I think the Netflix type of a virtual, there are so many opportunities, for the emerging business ventures, even the venture capitals, to jump into this new business model, which is everything is virtual, but the key driver is how to work with different from the value chain of this business. It gets the business model clear, crystal clear, focus, and to get the brand value, standing out. And that's what we're going to discuss today. So today we're also going to discuss about we have a system just to help small and medium SMB businesses, just to do advertisement through hundred thousands outdoor with Deutsche Outdoor. That's in New York Times Squares, all the billboards. They can uh, buy commercials, buy time, commercial times, and they can customize from their own laptop, their cell phone, and then they can customize their own. People they have their own, control to do their, to buy their time to customize their commercials on Times Square or even Dundas Square of Toronto, maybe another, other squares, public like Las Vegas and on all the big conventions, all those kinds of outdoors and also indoors. Uh, Also, all over the world, the major airports, you can buy, the airtime there. So this is also today we're going to discuss. We're trying to provide it to our SMB lifestyle. That's what we are focusing. They can buy, you know, their services, through our creative team, agency team, and to buy Times Square LED airtime and airport, San Francisco, New York, JFK, LTA, Toronto Airport, German, UK, even Hong Kong, in China's Beijing and Shenzhen Airport, all over. I think it's we're coming to this kind of time to integrate all the resources but from the client end, for the client, they can buy at their budget, at their under customize and real time. So this is a very very powerful system which we are discussing, and also this system. Why we're going to just combine these two topics is because we're going to promote artists, rapper, emerging singers, hopefully some are from Asia. So because Asian community in North America wise, I believe in Europe as well, they are the richest community, you know, that's what from the last 10 years. For the next 10 years, I believe the Asian community will also be the richest, the most affluent, uh, you know, community with the most, with the biggest disposable income. So we are also, our team also, we work well connected with the North America wise, the Asian community, most of almost all the best marketers in Asian communities. We are working together to help your business. So, uh, wow, it's 41, over 40 minutes now. So it's great. So this is really my first kind of, I'm glad I can share what is going on, what is that we are planning. And this is the Pingo TV, the Pingo. Um, and it's really, really, it's a great honor. I'm glad I stand out, I speak out, and hopefully I'm gonna have our studio, just to interview singers remotely or in person. Pingo TV. This is Pingo TV, powered by our Wemei Media team. So finally, just do a little bit of promotion, commercial about Pingo TV. Pingo TV is our lifestyle TV. Going to promote music, fashion, and entertainment. And Women Media is a professional boutique uh, branding, marketing, PR agency with offices in Toronto and New York. And that's it. For more, you can visit our website. It's at www.wemei.net, or you can go to weme.ca, weme.ca, or come to visit pingotv.com, PINGOTV, pingotv.com. This is Mark. This is the Pingo from Pingo TV. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and stay happy, stay motivated, and I will see you soon.